Good evening, everyone, and happy Halloween. You might notice some spooky music playing. It's because we're going to do a spooky piece of art here. Since Halloween is coming up next week, we're going to make a realistic three-dimensional jack-o'-lantern. We're going to make it really look like it's popping, like it's 3D. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to make sure our paper is horizontal. Okay, you don't want it vertical for this, unless you want a tall, skinny pumpkin. But for mine, I want mine to be like a classic, wide pumpkin. So I'm going to do, right in the middle, I'm going to do a V. Now you're going to draw with a pencil. I would draw with a pencil first. I'm just drawing with this so you can see it really well. Under that, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, this is going to be the middle of my mouth. Now right here, I'm going to do an M. Some curved lines to look like jagged teeth. Same thing over here. And then we're going to do the same thing on the bottom. A W. Except I'm just going to connect this to that. Okay? Same thing right here. Connect this one to that. Now, it's okay if they're not exactly perfectly even. That's what it'll look like anyway, usually. Now, to give it the illusion of depth in 3D, I'm going to just give it an extra line right here. I'm going to follow that curve around. And I want to do the same thing over here. Alright. Now I'm going to just do this to the bottom row of teeth. I want to make those look three-dimensional too. So I take this one, I do a diagonal, and then I follow that line down. Diagonal. Follow that line down. If it's straight diagonal, follow that same line. Same thing right here. This one kind of curves this way, so I'm going to follow it that way. And right here, and follow it right there. Okay? Now, right above the middle of the mouth, I'm going to do a little triangle for my nose. And I'm going to follow a little that same direction right there. It's going to give it that illusion that it was really cut out, carved out. Now right here, I'm going to make one eye. I'm going to go for the kind of the creepy, kind of cat eye shaped. It's okay if they're not exactly perfectly even. They usually aren't anyway when you carve them from a pumpkin. Bottom layer of the eye, I'm going to just do the same thing. I'm going to just follow the lines and just give it that illusion that it was really cut out. Okay? Now, the top and the middle, I'm going to make a little half C. I'm going to do the same thing at the bottom. Okay? That's going to be the top of my pumpkin and the bottom. And now I'm just going to wrap this around this way. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight. It's okay if those kind of overlap. We'll make it look like a real pumpkin. So same thing over here. Go around. And that's okay. I intentionally did that. Okay, not all pumpkins are perfectly round. Alright, right here I'm going to do a little oval, and this is going to be my vine. Okay, pumpkins grow on vines, so you can give it a little curly cue if you want. Now I'm going to give it some suggestion of pumpkin lines. I don't have to do it everywhere. On this side you want to curve them this way. Okay, you want to overlap, you don't want to draw through. Okay, in the middle you might want to go like straight up. Okay, this is going to kind of make it look like it's really a 3D pumpkin. Okay. Okay, you can add a few more at the bottom. Kind of give it some more texture and depth, extend those lines out. Okay, now I'm done with the shape of my pumpkin. Now, this part's really important. Before you color your pumpkin, it doesn't have to be orange, it can be whatever color you want. I just take a yellow, because like the inside of pumpkins are kind of that lighter orangish yellow color. So I just do all my teeth. Where I want it to look 3D, where I want it to really pop. All those spots that you did that to, I just hit that with some yellow. Okay? And the reason I say do that first is because if you forget to do that part, then it won't have that illusion of 3D, that illusion of depth, like it was really carved. Okay? So I do the same thing here and here as well. Okay, now that I have this done, I can color the rest of my pumpkin whatever I want. I can draw real looking eyes here. I can have a ghost coming out of the mouth, or spiders, or a bat. My pumpkin doesn't have to be orange, okay? I have a few finished ones over here. This one I was using a Sharpie and markers, okay? This one I was using a pencil and markers, okay? It's classic orange. And I did a purple pumpkin, right? Because not all pumpkins are the same color. I use watercolor paints for this one. So, have fun making your pumpkin. And happy Halloween!